Good morning, children. Today we are going to start our second chapter. The topic is Introduction to MS Excel 2007. The first topic is Introduction to Spreadsheet. What is Spreadsheet? Spreadsheet is nothing but it is a software. It consists of both text and numbers, and it is mainly used for doing calculations or doing some plans or notes. Guiding decision making, and some of the example for spreadsheets are MS Excel, Store Office, Calc, Open Office, Smart Sheet, etc. Then what is decision support system, DSS? DSS is nothing but it is a computerized information system that mainly helpful for doing some decision making activities. For example, if any online marketing seller what wants to sell his products internationally, he needs some information about that product. Yes, for this purpose the vendor can use this DSS to gather some information about the its own resources, and to determine if the company has the potential or the ability to expand its business with the help of some external resources from the industry data. And the DSS will collect all and collect and analyze the data and then present in the way how it can be interpreted. So this is the use of decision support system. Then we are going to discuss about the Microsoft Excel 2007. See, this is the spreadsheet. Have you seen this? Yes. If you want to open this spreadsheet, first we have to go to start button. Then from that click on all programs, then Microsoft Office button, then Microsoft Office Excel 2007. If you click on this spreadsheet will open. So first this one is the quick access toolbar, and this complete area is called as ribbon. Then this is the address bar, and this is the cell. Each box is called as cell. So if it is selected, it is called as active cell. So this is the formula bar. Here we have to type all the formulas. Then this is the column heading, and these are all the row heading. So this is the last one is status bar and sheet tab rolling button. These buttons are called as sheet tab rolling buttons, and this area is called as worksheet, and this one is the zoom bar. If we want to create this new workbook, we have to first click on blank workbook. See, this is the blank workbook. This is the way we have to click on the blank workbook. To create a new book, click on MS Office button, then select the option new. Then the new workbook dialog box will appear under the templates. See, under these templates, select blank and recent, this option. Then on the right side, select the blank workbook and click on create button here. If you click on this, then a new workbook will be created. Next topic is template. Template is nothing but it is a readily available design structure. It is mainly used for background designs. If you want to create this template, first we have to click on MS Office button, then select the option new. First new workbook dialog box will appear like this. Then click on the new workbook sheet. Then click on see here, click on this installed templates button. Then all the templates will be appeared here. You have to select the required template and click on create. Then a new workbook gets created with the your selected template. The next topic is new from existing file. It is very easy to do this. First we have to click on MS Office button, then select the option new. Okay, then the new workbook dialog box will appear. Under that template, select the option new from existing. Then this dialog box will be appeared. This its name of this dialog box is new from existing workbook dialog box. Then from this we have to choose the file and click on create new option. Then the shortcut key for creating a new workbook is Ctrl+N. The next topic is types of data. In this Excel, there are three types of data that will be available, and the first one is label or text. We can say label or text, and the next one is number and formula. Label or text is nothing but it includes alphabets and numbers. That is called label or text. In numbers, we can enter only the numbers, and formula is nothing but to do any task we have to do some calculation. For that we need some formula, and it will be starts with a symbol equal to. Next topic is entering data in a worksheet. After opening the worksheet, we have to enter all the data. For that, you have to open the worksheet. Then here each box is called as cell, and the data in the worksheet will be filled in cell wise. Then here the arrow keys will be used to move from one cell to another cell, and the tab key also used. Tab key is also used to move towards the right by one cell. Then here home key also used to move the cursor first in the column of the cursor. If the boxes is here, if you click on home button, the cell will be selected the first cell. Then there is another key also used, control plus home key. If you use control plus home key button, the cursor will move to the first cell of the worksheet. Next topic is saving a worksheet. After all the work is done like this in the worksheet, we have to save it. So if you want to save the worksheet, first we have to click on the MS Office button, then select the option save. This dialog box will appear, and in that we have to select the field in which we are going to save. Then now click on here file name. You have to type the file name here, then click on save button, and always the Excel sheet will save with the extension .xlsx. This is the extension for MS Excel, and there is a shortcut key for saving the worksheet, that is Control plus S. If you press Control plus S, it will be saved. If you go save the workbook, all the worksheet will be saved automatically. The next topic is selecting cells. If you want to do any changes or modifications like moving or copying or do some any alterations, first we have to select the cell. This can be done with the help of two things like a keyboard and mouse. So first topic is selection using keyboard. How we are going to select using keyboard? This can be done with the help of holding the shift key. First we have to hold the shift key along with the appropriate arrow keys. We can able to select with the help of keyboard. Or if you want to select using mouse, we have to hold the left mouse button and we have to drag the mouse across the cell that has to be selected. The next topic is editing. Editing is nothing but modifying the existing text, or new text can be entered in the cell. That is called as editing. In that editing, the altering the content, cell content. If you want to do some alteration work, this can be done by moving the cell pointer to that particular cell, and then you have to press on the function key F2, or you can able to double click on the cell, then only we can able to alter the content in that particular cell. The next one is renaming a worksheet. If you want to rename the already stored name, means first we have to right click on that sheet. First we have to right click on the sheet tab, then you can able to rename by selecting the particular sheet. This is also an editing work. The next one is deleting sheet. If you want to delete any unrequired sheet, means first we have to click on the home tab in that cell group, then click on select delete sheet option. Another way is just by right clicking on that sheet tab, we can able to delete from the delete option. This message will be open, dialog box will be open. In that we have to click on delete button, then the particular sheet will get deleted. Next topic is move or copy sheet. If you want to move the sheet, or if you want to copy the sheet, first we have to go to home tab. There you have to click on format button. Then you have to choose move or copy sheet. Then when this is done, a pop-up menu will be appear. From that you have to click on move or copy option. Then this move or copy dialog box will be opened. Then to move the selected sheet inside the same workbook means the book name in the book box must be same as the active book name. To move the active worksheet to another workbook, you have to select a new book option from the to book box. The worksheet may be placed before or after the existing worksheets. The placement of the active worksheet has to be specified. Then if you want to create a copy of the worksheet, then create a copy box. This has to be clicked. Then the copy can be placed in any workbook after or before any worksheet as already mentioned. The next topic is delete. If you want to delete, first we have to go to home tab and then click on this delete option. The pop-up menu will appear like this. We can able to delete a particular cell. If you want to delete an entire row, we can delete the entire row with this. And if you want to delete the entire column of the cell, you can able to delete sheet columns. Then if you want to delete the sheet itself means we can able to delete by clicking the delete sheet. So students, here the lesson second chapter gets over. Thank you.